Hello to all my friends out there. This video is the year of extreme frugality begins. I'm starting mine a little bit early. I thought, the most prudent thing to do is just start cutting back on expenses and quit spending. I think people have done that. I think one of the reasons that they're giving us a $600 stimulus is they know come January people can get their tax returns, and if they're really, really poor, then they're going to get their tax credits and stuff. And so basically, they're not going to have any extra money all year. So I decided the thing to do is just to be really, really thrifty. And I came up with 30 cheap meals, because to get by, all you need is food, water, and a clean, dry place to sleep. So when I used to work all the time, I would just come home, make a little meal, eat it, go to bed, and, do the same thing the next day. And that works out pretty well because you're not really spending any money. So, and last year I stockpiled food all year from March on, so I don't really have to buy a lot of food. But if you haven't, you can start now just buying a little bit at a time. So the first meal I came up with was tuna melts, and I just came up with a good tuna melt recipe by Emerald, and it was English muffins. You toast your English muffins, put some tuna on it and some cheese and melt it. That's the best tuna melt I've come up with. Pork chop sandwich. So I have 30 of these. Frozen sandwiches. And what I decided to do, what I did last month is I bought 15 or 20 frozen sandwiches. And so, the frozen sandwiches are better than like the burritos and, some of their other frozen food, because it's like a little meal and you can eat some chips with it. So I'm going for the breakfast sandwich. That's good. I'm not buying this month again, although they were good, are the corn dog, breakfast sausages. No, I think the sandwiches are a better meal. Chicken finger meals, chicken or beef pot pie. So around 15 or 20 dollars of those. Sometimes I eat them for lunch and sometimes I eat them for dinner. Beef or chicken burrito made by me. And what I did is I just baked my beef or I baked my chicken, and I tore it up and I put it in a flour tortilla with some salsa, and that was beef or chicken sandwich. Fried egg or egg salad sandwich, Swiss cheese sandwiches, and BLTs. So that's 1 week. One of the things I started doing was I started buying chips, because chips are good on the side with my sandwiches, or a small salad and a small fruit. And then fries or tater tots, about a 1 or 2 bag. Those will really stretch your budget. And then this year, I'm just saving $5 a week for Christmas. I don't spend much on Christmas because we don't know what's going to happen next year. And I want to make sure, that comes up to about $260. So that gives me enough money for Christmas. So that was okay. And I'm going to try to buy 15 50-cent dented cans. Yesterday I think I bought about 6. And I'm also trying to buy 2 years clothes. The clothes are not too hot right now in the thrift stores. And I'm buying marked down bread. Tonight I found a raisin bread recipe. I'm going to make that. I used to, long time ago when I was young, I had this, we used to become friends with our hair clients. We would go to the house together, and it was nice back in the day. Things have taken a nasty turn, really. It's like nobody is like friends like we used to be, but I would go to her house, and one of the things that she made was the best raisin bread. And she made them in a little coffee can. And I have been trying to find a good recipe ever since, but I can't find one like hers, but I found a good one. I'm going to try it tonight. I will buy this month a case of evaporated milk. And then I will buy I think the chicken $5 a bag at Walmart is pretty good. Hamburger, pork chops, and bacon. And I will buy a lot of chips to go with my sandwiches. Dollar Tree cheese, you get 5 ounces for $1. That is really reasonable for cheese, because you figure like 8 ounces of cheese, a half a pound is $2, but at Dollar Tree for $2 you get 10 ounces. So that 2 extra ounces helps a lot. And then I will buy cottage cheese to eat with my canned fruit and sour cream. And I will buy the sour cream and the cottage cheese at Aldi's. And with the sour cream, I make dip to eat my chips. So I'm getting a little dairy. And I'm on the search for can openers. I found one for $2.50 at Walmart. I gotta try it tonight. Okay, now I have another week of cheat meals. Quesadilla with beans and cheese. I never thought about putting beans. I got that off of the can. I'm going to try that. SpaghettiOs and hot dogs. Now, admittedly, these are cheap meals, but this is a year of the extreme frugality. Okay, homemade Hot Pockets. I've been wanting to try this. I'm going to get refrigerator biscuits, and I'm going to roll them out, and I'm going to stuff them, and then I'm going to roll the biscuit over, and close it. And I'm planning on trying to stuff with bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, ham and cheese, pepperoni, pizza sausage, and cheese. That, I'm going to try that. Maybe I'm going to make that tonight. When I made homemade Hot Pockets, I didn't use biscuits though, but I want to try biscuits. I might make that tonight. Okay, hot dogs and pork and beans. That's a good old meal. It's cheap too. Chili and crackers, just like a can of chili with crackers. Okay, I like this, and I made this before on my channel. You take eggs and you beat some milk into it, and you melt margarine in a pan or butter, and you pour your eggs on top, and you let them set, and then you put tomatoes and cheese on the top, and you slip it in the oven and finish baking it. That is so good with some toast. And then top ramen with vegetables and cheese. And what I'm going to try to do is cut my veggies up, fresh veggies up in small pieces, and cook them down in water, so there's just barely any water over them. Then I'm going to make my top ramen on top of that and put cheese. That's a good old one. Okay, so then I'm having cottage cheese with canned fruit. Okay, now these are desserts. Cooked fruit topped with biscuits and cinnamon and sugar. So I'm just gonna put cinnamon and sugar in a bag, shake it up with the baskets. On the cooked fruit, I take canned fruit, I drain it, I put sugar and water, and I cook it down, and I cut it with a spatula, and then I'm gonna cook the biscuits on top. Any kind's good. Rice pudding. I'm gonna try to come up with a good one. Like a good old-fashioned one. Rice pudding, tapioca pudding, whatever I can come up with. Graham crackers with apples and raisins. Pudding, just like a box of pudding. That's a good one. Pretzels dipped in melted chocolate or drizzled chocolate chips, because I bought a lot of chocolate chips and I didn't get around to making fudge. popcorn, and licorice. So here is my good desserts, the year of the extreme frugality. So how I'm coming up with this extreme frugality is I'm just trying to think, okay, what did my customers who were older do and what did my grandmother do? They were very thrifty and they got by just fine. Okay, you guys, I will see you later. Please like, comment, and be careful. Don't spend any money. Like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.